And now it's NSW NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Full Sail University and welcome once again to NXT. My name is, of course, the voice of wrestling, Dave Easton. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of NXT. We are 2 weeks away from TakeOver. We have another action-packed show in front of you. You do not want to go anywhere. Let's get to backstage. Christian, good evening. After the number one contendership for the NXT Tag Team titles ended in a count-out, I have now put both teams in the match as a three-team match. And the other next 2 weeks, we will have two triple threat matches. I think Christian, to get everyone ready. And tonight in our main event, if Sammy's team wins, he will get to pick what type of match he wants against Brent Cole for the NXT Takeover rival. But if he loses, Brent will get his choice. So big stakes in our main event tonight here on NXT. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you heard from Christian there, it is now official. It is triple threat rules for the tag team championships, as the tag team champions The Question and Tiberius Dupree will now battle Heavy Machinery and the former champs El Mystico and Chris Keith. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Harry Smith. He is a member of The Forgotten. He is Braden Havens. And The Forgotten, of course, will have set their sights on the United Kingdom champion, of course, George Shaw. Earlier this week, The Forgotten have said that they are looking to maybe step up to George Shaw and maybe test him in the next couple of weeks. Of course, tonight it will be Braden Havens who goes one-on-one with the United Kingdom champion. The Forgotten, of course, may stay in the tag team division. Have been here in NSW, of course, came back last season, of course, now in the NXT tag team division, but looking maybe just to test the waters in singles competition here tonight. And his opponent, he is the current United Kingdom champion, George Shaw. Yeah, Shaw has, well, he's held the championship now. If we have a look on, of course, our fandom page where you can view all our title reigns, of course, he has now held the championship for 92 days, the longest reigning champion in all of NSW since beating Pete Dunne, of course. Beat Dunne at on the 9th of February back at episode 5 of season 8 of NXT. So Shaw will be looking to see, well, just what kind of opponents the Forgotten will be. Of course, Braden Havens and Harry Smith have known all about singles competition before. They've tasted success in singles division. Harry Smith, the ECW champion, of course. But Havens would be looking for his look, test the waters, as I said, to see if he can find some success in the singles division. So here we go. And we are underway. Let's see who gets the early advantage here. Shaw will come in with a nice overhead belly to belly. And Shaw straight away looking to throw his assertions on this match. Off the ropes. No big collision, not going to happen there. Shaw though picks him up. And Havens dumped on his back. Into the cover. Hook of the leg early on. Shaw trying to see if he can end this early. Doesn't. Gets only a 1. Another action-packed night coming up, of course, here in NXT. I was looking short already. Into the powerbomb. Already showing his... well, see how long he can probably put this away quite early, to be honest. There's a nice right hand. And now, look at this, the aggression from Shaw. Shot into the midsection. And oh, wait a minute, Harry Smith now trying to get involved here. Distracting Shaw. Evans can take advantage with the German suplex. Already, Smith coming into play here. The suplex sends Shaw down, and it's now Havens who's in control. Big shot down, and now continuation from Havens, who's in control now. Double axe handle right in the chest of the United Kingdom champion. And another suplex. Making it look quite easy early on here. Havens now dragging Shaw in the... And now look at it. Oh, now that looks very low. Referee allowing it to go. Shaw going to get back up though. Can he get some advantage? No, again it'll be Havens who cuts him off. Look at this big suplex, center of the ring, and the United Kingdom champion in a little bit of trouble here. Havens now raking at the face, raking at the eyes. As I said, the Forgotten know how to dig deep, they play dirty if they need to. Shaw knows exactly all about that. But look at this, huge roundhouses connect to the jaw. Shaw still standing, and again though, a big suplex. Couldn't quite hook the hand to get the pin, but at the moment Havens in control of the United Kingdom champion. Just as I say that, commentator's curse. Shaw thrown into the corner, and now huge clothesline. Look at the clotheslines in the corner, and now look at this. Shaw quickly goes into the cover, see if he can get him. No, just a one. Close but no cigar. Kick into the midsection, and again Shaw now trying to see if he can get around it. Now locking in the sleeper. Sure, he's in the ropes. Referee going to allow it though. Can he get the tap out of it? Can he put him to sleep? Havens, oh, look at this. Look at how quick he was, and taking Shaw off his back. And now on the aggression, Havens forearms right across the forehead of the United Kingdom champion. And now a bear hook, center of the ring. Shaw's going to have to try and get out of this. All the energy being taken from him. The clap! Oh! Nobody wants the clap. Shaw, though, picks him up, looking for the follow-away slam. It was actually a Samoan drop, but it was close enough. Off the ropes. No, both men collide. Roll through. Shaw picks him up. Powerbomb. Is that going to be enough? Shaw, oh, we've seen this plenty of times from the United Kingdom champion. Shaw looking to punt his way to victory. Almost taking it. Whoa, wait a minute. Shaw distracted. And look at this. The roll through by Havens. He got him. Havens has just pinned the United Kingdom champion. And Shaw can't believe it. And Smith has just tripped Shaw off camera. God, unbelievable. And, well, Havens is going to beat down more on the United Kingdom champion. Come on, ref, get him out of there. But a bit of an upset, you would say. Havens beating Shaw here tonight. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, remember that NSW comes your way 4 times a week. Raw, SmackDown, NXT and 205 Live. 4 great shows. If you can't catch any of them live, please do go to our YouTube channel. Please do like, share and subscribe, and keep it up to date on Twitter at NSS_network. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first, she is Liv Morgan. And yes, Morgan, who returned to NXT, of course, in the draft, former NXT Women's Champion. Well, she'll be looking to kickstart her second stint here in NXT here tonight. The innocent looking but very, very brutal when you get her in the ring, Liv Morgan. And her opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, she is Toni Storm. Talk about someone who can be very aggressive in the ring, and that is Toni Storm. Somebody who many people expect to be a future NXT Women's Champion. Very determined lady inside that ring, and Storm will now look to see if she can, well, pick up another win here tonight over a determined Liv Morgan. It's Liv Morgan versus Storm. It's next on NXT. So here we go, we're underway. Storm down, nice drop toe hold. Catching Morgan off early on. The quickness of Toni Storm here might come into play. Liv Morgan might have to try and see if she can keep up with Storm. The New Zealander been, as I said, very impressive, but just hasn't sort of got the connection and the wins to get her to that championship opportunity. And already taking Morgan down again. Storm, as I said, has captured the hearts of many people here in NXT. The fans adore her, but my goodness me, she is aggressive in that ring. Look at the power there with the German suplex. As always, of course, ladies and gentlemen, your referee for tonight is Malcolm Justice. As are you kidding? Look at this. Come on, Malcolm. Oh, butt rub. And a butt to the face. And a couple of slaps just for taunting measure, ladies and gentlemen. Storm up and over. Nice Northern Lights. Storm now completely in control here. Morgan hasn't even got out of first gear. Double underhooks. Oh! And there's the double knees. And look at this. Storm in complete control as Morgan goes to the outside. Tries to regroup. Storm drop kicks and makes sure she gets sent out to the outside. Storm, big chop again, look out. Round the world and takes Morgan down again. Morgan just cannot get any offense in here in this early going. But look at this, maybe I was wrong. Morgan now, Morgan getting herself hyped. She needs to get up here. She needs to get herself back in this contest. Nice neck breaker outside the ring here. Morgan. Face plant Storm. Not much padding out there. We tell you all the time. We're up to a 7 count. Referee. Come on, ref. Let's do the right thing. Get them in. This dramatic fall. Morgan comes back in here. Storm should be able to get here. No, Morgan will break the count. Both women meeting. Storm will now send Morgan to the inside. As it returns to the ring. Storm. Nice drop kick again. Right on the mark every time. And that's the thing of beauty with Toni Storm. Is she just seems to know how to get the dumbbell. Look at this. Morgan catches on the outside. And a handful of hair takes Storm down. Crowd here in Orlando, Florida. Once again packing the arena. As both girls, big shots again by Morgan on the outside. And again the referee, Malcolm Justice, struggling to get both girls back inside here. As our 30 frames per second camera showing, doing justice, as Morgan again thrown back inside by Storm. And just a shot to the back of the head by Storm, again putting Morgan in a deep trouble. But wait a minute, kick to the poos. Looked a bit actually in the stomach that time. And nice jaw jacker. Former NXT Women's Champion Liv Morgan, she knows how to get the job done. She may have taken a beating, but my goodness me, you don't want to give her an inch, she'll take a mile. And now, the running Bulldog connects. Up onto her feet here. And again, a handful of hair. A few times in this match she's done that. And this is again give Morgan the advantage. And now looking for that submission. Rolls through. We've seen her put away a number of girls here on NXT in the past. Can Toni Storm be the next one to tap out of Liv Morgan? And the referee says no, she doesn't. Morgan again now looking for that neck breaker. Connects beautifully, center of the ring. The New Jersey native in complete control here. After being in deep trouble early in this contest. Oh, wait a minute. Nice block by Storm. And Storm has her up. Ah, crash. And that's what will do it. Storm will pick up the win just like that. The air raid crash picks it up. Bang. And Toni Storm picks up the win. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Toni Storm. I have to say, you've got to see a very, very impressive match, but Storm picks up the win here tonight. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about it already. Rival comes your way in 2 shows. Do not miss it. Of course, a joint production of NXT and 205 Live. In 2 shows' time, about 2 weeks, we will be ready for Rival. Make sure you check all social media for when we go live. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way first from your local nightclub, he is Chris Brandon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the man that likes his twinks, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Brandon. Making his way down to the ring, and of course a multiple-time former tag team champion here. But my goodness me, the man, the charisma ooze out of course, Chris Brandon. And you have to say, he's looking to pick up another win here tonight on NXT. Very controversial figure backstage, but my goodness me. The man has done it all here in NSW, of course. But has yet to taste singles glory, singles gold, and well, could that be on his horizon? Oh my god. Ouch. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I could ever do that. That is flexibility. That is definitely one thing. Chris Brandon ready for action here tonight. And his opponent, he is Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, of course, the former 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Again, many people have said he's just been struggling to find that little final piece which will take him back into a title picture here in NSW. Apollo Crews are always happy and always, of course, for his fans here in NSW, looking to see if he can pick up a win over Chris Brandon here tonight. Should be a very interesting match up of styles here as Apollo Crews tries to get the crowd going here in Florida. It is coming up next. It's Apollo Crews versus Chris Brandon. So we're underway. Brandon with the early start there, raking the arm. Cruz will have to be a bit careful here because he doesn't want to give Brandon a quick start. That's one thing that Brandon will look for. But like when he's in the nightclub, ladies and gentlemen, dancing all the way to victory. As using that bottom rope. Also, don't be fooled by Chris Brandon. He knows dirty tricks in the game. That's how he picks up his men, ladies and gentlemen. As he rolls through here. Oh, went for the punt, didn't get it. Cruz with a nice forearm. Remember, still to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be Sami Zayn and Jess Oakland to take on Kenny Fish and Morgan O'Reilly. The winner, if Zayn's team picks up the win, he can pick the stipulation to take over against Brent Cole. But if the Undisputed win, they get, of course, it'll be Cole who gets to pick the stipulation. We've also got a big tag team match coming up, Down Under versus Jackpot and Riddle. And of course, that triple threat match, the Question, Panini and El Mystico will be the three men this week. Next week, it'll be Tiberius Dupree, Finch Pee-wee and Chris Keith. Of course, a week before they face off for that triple threat tag team title match. Apollo Crews here in control. Nice forearm shot. And Brandon struggling here off the ropes. Duck under. Watch this. This is the quickness of Apollo Crews. Huge clothesline turns Brandon inside out. Dropping the forearm right across. Sorry, the elbow right across the leg. Brandon again. That forearm. That huge forearm shot by Apollo Crews. Giving them the advantage here. Of course, we've talked about Rival coming up in just a few weeks. Of course, that big rematch for the NXT Championship. Sami Zayn and Sami Zayn and Brent Cole as Apollo Crews. Oh my goodness! Flying through the air. Connects beautifully. May have him here. No, kick out it too. My goodness me, what a splash from Apollo Crews. The airtime he got on that. Sends Brandon off the ropes. Oh, drop kick connects as well, right on the like the chin. Really did catch that. And Crews may have hurt Brandon here. But Crews will want to hopefully press home for victory. This is a two-time former Intercontinental Champion, but many people have said that that success was a long time ago for Apollo Crews, of course, and he hasn't hit the heights since. Of course, he won the championship the first time back in January of 2018. Is with there. Look at Brandon looking for a submission victory. Apologies, Apollo Crews has only been one time Intercontinental Champion. Seems like I got my figures wrong, so I do apologise about that, ladies and gentlemen. That is something we need to check up on our stats on our fandom page, which you can check up, of course. I don't know whether how that was incorrected, so I do apologise about that. But he did hold it for 112 days. Oh, and almost getting the victory here. Very strange. Don't understand why it was in. Now let's not Dilla over spilt milk. Oh, look at this. Oh, big form shot, a big punch by Chris Brandon. I'm just trying to think what. See, I'm still going on at ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, the split leg. Oh, balls in the chest. Could Brandon just be moments away from picking up a big win here? Oh, look at this. Oh! Brandon is on a roll. He has weathered the storm. He is now going for it. Just a slap across the back of the head. Crews. Now, snake eyes by Brandon. Where's he going? What? But, well, maybe giving Apollo Crews just a bit of time to relax here and probably recover. But no, Brandon sends him into the barricade. Cruz now. Oh, sending to the steel steps. Of course, the 30 frames per second camera on the outside doing all the justice as Apollo Crews, dramatic fall. Referee, of course, has a 10 count. Brandon sending Crews back inside the ring, maybe wanting to pick up the big win here. Doesn't want to do it by count out. Both men throwing everything into this matchup. Big shot again. Kick into the dick, look out! Oh! Drop kick and we have blood spillage. Brandon now gonna shake that ass. Standing moonsault connects. Still no pin though. This could be a mistake. Brandon again taunting when he should be putting away Apollo Crews. And again, many people have said this is what is one of Brandon's mistakes here. He doesn't seem to finish off opponents when he has. Super kick! That might just do it. But no, look at this again. He would rather be arrogant and rather taunt and show off to the crowd. Brandon has got to learn that he's got to try and put people away here. Apollo Crews in trouble. This could finish him off for good. Has him up. It's into club. It's all over. Brandon wants to go upstairs, wants to go to the top rope. Shooting star press. Oh, you can forget about it. Executed beautifully, but again, Brandon pinning him. Why is he not balls to the chest? Oh my goodness. Come on, Brandon, you've got him won. You've got him beat. Shot to the side of the head. Here we go again. Big backdrop. You've got to see Apollo Crews is in all sorts of trouble here. Wait a minute, look at this. Brandon may have just took too long. Crews sends him into the corner. Big shoulders. No, Brandon's back up. Teleportation a little bit, but at the end of the day, Crews still in control. Will Brandon come to rue that he didn't pin Crews when he had the opportunity to? Rolls through. Who's going to get the advantage? It'll be Brandon. He's got his testicles right round the balls. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if that's not one way to feel up your competition, I can't see there's any other way. Cover. Hook of the leg. And that'll do it. Chris Brandon picks up the win. Well, people may think he may have done it the hard way, but he still picks up a huge win over Apollo Crews here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Chris Brandon. Twice referee, not once, twice. Brandon picks up the win, a huge win here tonight over Apollo Crews. Yes, Brandon picks up as a new referee comes in, as Brandon celebrates when Apollo Crews coming across. Well, Brandon, there you go. You're going to see a tough opposition, a good match here tonight. Crews offering the hand, of course. Oh! Kick in the dick! Apollo Crews, what are you doing, man? Crews, what's he thinking of here? Crews, just leave it, man. You've lost. You kicked the man in the dick. What? Oh, no. Brandon struggling to get to his feet. He's just been kicked in the dick. He's going to get hit with a ladder between the eyes. And Apollo Crews has gone too far. Crews has snapped here tonight. Big scoop. And look at this. Dumping Brandon on the ladder. Apollo Crews, well, bitter in defeat, but my goodness, he's snapped here tonight on NXT. And ladies and gentlemen, changing now, coming up, we're going to see a tag team match involving these two men, but at Rival, it will be for the North American Championship as Blake Cruz looks to dethrone Matt Riddle and start his second reign as North American champion, or can the King of Bros continue on with his reign? We'll find out in 2 shows' time at Rival. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Being accompanied to the ring by Amber Black, they are the team of Blake Cruz and Zach Osborne. They are Down Under. Yes, these have formed, of course. Now Amber Black seems to be coming out with them, of course. And it is, of course, Zach Osborne's official in-ring debut here tonight. And Down Under looking to see if they can get some momentum over Matt Riddle, of course, with that match for Cruz and Riddle coming up in 2 shows at Rival. And their opponents, introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada, he is Johnny Jackpot. The high flyer, of course, has been, well, he's been on the receiving end of Down Under, so he will be looking for some revenge here tonight, and probably the perfect tag team partner for the King of Bros. But Jackpot, yeah, indeed, looking for some revenge over Down Under here tonight. And his tag team partner, he is the current NSW NXT North American Champion, Matt Riddle. Riddle has held this championship for 63 days since defeating Mark Russ back at TakeOver Blackpool, and he knows that he has got a date with Blake Cruz to defend that title coming up at Rival. And Riddle, well, you know, the King of Bros, very laid back, but when he gets in that ring, very intense. We've said it a few times here tonight about the competitors, but this man definitely, in really, you could say, is the king of laid back, the King of Bros himself, the North American champion, ready for action here tonight. As well, Amber Black doing a bit of teleportation and actually levitating. Ref, you're going to have to get her down from there. She can't levitate above the ring. Well, referee's very distracted early on here, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, there you go. Teleportation back down to ringside. There's a nice forearm shot by Zach Osborne. I got to tell you one thing. You'll see it all here in NSW. That'll be telling you one thing. Teleportation, hover teleportation? That doesn't even make a word. Hovering above the when they shouldn't be, but anything happens here in NSW. Wouldn't be NSW, would it? As Osborne with the go behind, nice German suplex. As I said, first in-ring action we'll see of Zach Osborne. He's really made his self known. Of course, the new partner of tag team partner Blake Cruz is Hurricane Rana. Of course, now with Amber Black is. I say, but look at this hot tag. Is it going to be hot? Let's find out. Riddle, the North American champion, now he gets cut off at the pass by Osborne. Now the go behind. Look at this nice suplex, back suplex by Osborne. Osborne's very impressive early on here. And again, look at this. Oh, another quick suplex. Riddle knows about it, but my goodness, Riddle on the receiving end early on in this one. And a nice drop kick right to the side of the jaw. Gonna happen here. Riddle now pick up backbreaker. Osborne has done all of this match, but I've got to say I've been very impressed with his in-ring debut here. And now with Down Under having Amber Black in their corner, Got to say, very, very dangerous tag team. Of course, the trio from Australia, of course, down under. Get it? Him. Jokes not plenty here, ladies and gentlemen, in NSW. But look at Riddle, though, coming back, fighting back. We know how quick Matt Riddle can be. And oh my goodness, that knee. Devastating. And now the King of Bros in control here. As I said, the North American champion. Holding it now for 63 days. That's dramatic fall. Riddle has said he'll take on all comers. Of course, Blake Cruz winning the opportunity to get the match at TakeOver. He actually defeated Johnny Jockpot, so it could have been very different. A dramatic fall. Could have been very different, of course, if Jackpot had won that matchup. As we're up to an 8. Oh no. Elbow drop. Get in the ring! Get in the ring! No! This match will end a draw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, moving on from that, Sophia Starr sent out this. So Shayna wants to run her mouth. That is fine. I've been in the ring with the best, so I know what to expect. I will see you next week, champ. Let's see how big your mouth really is. Sophia Starr and Shayna Baszler are going to fight for the Women's Championship at Rival. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring first from Heavy Machinery, he is Panini. Panini going to be here in action, of course. Triple threat rules means no tag team partners not allowed to be at ringside. But Panini, since making his debut here a few weeks ago, now the new tag team partner Finch, and now Heavy Machinery, a very big fan favourite. The crowd love these guys. And, well, can Panini pick up a win here tonight? And his opponent, introducing first, he is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, The Question. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, The Question and Tiberius Dupree of the oddest Tag Team Champions. I would like to know if who's been odder. But we haven't seen anything of the Tag Team Champions in the last few weeks. Now, The Question returns to action. And of course, in 2 shows, Tiberius and The Question will defend in a triple threat tag team match. And of course, all 6 men will be in the ring at the same time. And it will be elimination. So that is going to be a hard-hitting contest. Very one I'm looking forward to at Rival, as I said, in 2 shows. Can anyone answer the question? That is the question. Question. You know what I mean. And the third man in this contest, he is El Místico. Yeah, El Místico, former tag team champion, of course, with Chris Keith, of course, lost it to the makeshift team of Tiberius Dupree in The Question, but they will get their opportunity at Rival, and you will know that they will be looking to once again become tag team champions. El Místico from Mexico, looking to make sure. El Místico from Mexico, that doesn't rhyme as much, but you know, it could have been looking to see if he can get some momentum for his team going into Rival here tonight. Panini, Question, Místico. Here we go. And we are underway. Spinning heel kick by Místico. Of course, remember, elimination rules as always in NSW, so you've got to eliminate both of your opponents to win the matchup. Místico rolls through and takes Question off his feet. As always, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Malcolm Justice. Teleportation by The Question. As Panini just waits on here. Why not? Big shot into the ribs. Panini comes across, picks up The Question. Question about 310, 305 pounds. Oh, El Mystico, that is not the best place to be. Is head first off the turnbuckle. Panini going to take advantage here. Nice suplex. Shot from behind by the Question on Panini. Swinging neck breaker. One of the tag team champions in control here. Snapmare takeover takes El Mystico off his feet. Now he'll return to one half of Heavy Machinery. Oh my god, this might be a huge crash landing. I think El Mystico's doing right by moving out of the way. Look at this. Two big boys. Oh! Superplex center of the ring. Mystico could take advantage here. Nice crucifix. Panini may have done the right thing on the outside. Covered by El Mystico. Referee taking an age to get down. And only a 1. Close but not close enough. Pick up backbreaker by the Question. And now torn into the crowd here in Florida, but he hasn't realised Panini's back in and takes him down with a tackle. Shoulder tackle connects beautifully. As I said, we talked about Panini who coming in to form Heavy Machinery with Finch. But look at that. Oh my god, look at the Question. Tossing Panini like he's nothing. And now going after the former tag team champion, DDT on El Mystico. That could do it. Into the cover, hook of the leg. Referee again taking his time. And the Question has eliminated El Mystico. And just like that, that's how quick it is. And now we're down to 2. And the Question again torn into the fans here in Orlando. As Panini struggles to get to his feet. Hip toss brought in. Gotta say, the Question very impressive here tonight. And look at this, up on top. Oh, I thought he was looking for the deal. But he might just be doing it here. The Panini struggling. Question picks him up. The Question. Mark. And that is it. Cover, hook of the leg. And it's a win for the Question here tonight. And one half of the tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, the Question. Well, who can answer the question? I tell you one who couldn't. Panini and El Mystico here tonight. Apollo, can you tell us why did you do that tonight? Josh Lowe trying to get the answers here. Apollo trying to leave in his car. Josh, what did you want me to say? Times are changing around NSW and I have to change if I want to win things. So there, is that your answer? You happy? Oh goodness me, Apollo Crews snapping here tonight against Chris Brandon after another loss. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring first from Canada, she is Caitlin Owens. A very, very slow walking Caitlin Owens coming to the ring tonight. And again, we've talked about it all night long about how people can look very different on the way to the ring to inside the ring. This girl, definitely one of them. Caitlin Owens, of course, a former SmackDown Women's Champion. Never hit the heights here in NXT. But can Caitlin Owens pick up the win here tonight? And her opponent from Scotland, she is Nikki Cross. And very, well, what can we say? Very deranged Nikki Cross. Looking to see if she can pick up a win here tonight. And, well, last time out facing Shayna Baszler in a competitive match. Now looking to see if she can get in the win column here tonight. Tell you one thing, I wouldn't like to be in the ring with Nikki Cross. She is full of energy. The Scottish native looking for a win here. Now, come on, Caitlin, out the shot, please. Here tonight. It's Cross, it's Owens, and it's next. Here we go, underway. Who's going to get the early going here? And it's Cross. As anyone, even a deranged Scotswoman, can do a Russian leg sweep. Can't take advantage. Owens will snap her over. And just a kick right in the back. As I said, next week we are due to have a show before they meet at Rival. Sophia Starr and the NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler here on the show. So make sure you tune in for that, of course. You never know what will happen between them two. As Owens trying to get the early advantage. Welcome Justice, the referee. As always for NXT. Apart from cutscenes where it'll be someone else. Oh my goodness! What a suplex! And Owens very, very happy with herself, of course. She loves to just hurt people inside that ring, and Cross could be in all sorts of trouble here. Thrown to the outside. And look at this, we can see this before she's hard hitting, but my God, we're having a flying Canadian! Owens flies over the top and lands and takes out Cross at the same time. Cross now sent into the ring. 30 frames per second camera doing all the justice as always here on NXT. That's huge shots by Cross, and again Owens looking to taunt to the crowd here. We've seen that happen a few times. It's stupid! Referee up to a 6 count. We've already seen a count out here tonight. But Owens going to send Cross back inside the ring. Now the go behind lockjaw. German suplex again by Owens. And again, Owens just loves to get on the back of the crowd here. And Cross struggling to her feet, but again thrown to the outside. And are we going to see a second? Up and over, and we're going to see another Canadian fly. My God! Cross in all sorts of trouble. Owens showing her high flying here tonight. And Cross will need to get some distance here. Well, social distancing it would come in very handy for her at the moment. Send off the ropes. Kick into the midsection again, and now look at this. Cannonball into the corner. Owens is loving this. She is in complete control. Takedown. Now looking for the crossface, looking for the tap out victory. Cross, though, you can just see Cross sort of laughing, just throws her out the way. I think Cross loves pain, that is the thing. She's not one of these girls who, well, she may experience more of it here. Look at this. DDT to the hardest part of the ring. And my goodness, the crowd have come alive here in Orlando. And oh, Cross dumped on her back on the outside. I may say she liked pain, but my goodness me, there's only a certain amount you can take. Dramatic fall. Referee up to the phone. Again, it is all been cleared away. Now Cross has got out of it, pushes her away. Can she get back into the contest? Drop kick! Beautiful. Now, the deranged Nikki Cross. I told you, maybe she does like the pain. Maybe that's what gets her going, but... Northern Lights, yes! Cross may have turned this around here. Into the barricade. And now throws Owens back inside. Crossovers in now, in control. Just when she seemed like she was dead and buried at one time. Cross with the... Oh, 2 hands of hair. Throws Owens across the ring. Another Northern Lights again. Taking more wind out of Owens. Could this be enough? No, just a 1. Back up to her feet again. And now it's Owens with the Samoan drop. Center of the ring, just like that. How much this match can just turn on its head. Oh, went for the super kick. Cross seen it coming, and Cross takes Owens down. Just shows again how quick this match can turn on its head. Oh, and a blatant choke by Cross in the corner. Referee telling her to get up. She does so just, but my goodness, has the damage been done? Cross back up again. And again the handful of hair. And this into the cover. And again only a 1 count. But again, more energy by Caitlin Owens to kick out each and every time. But look at this again. Roll through, kick into the poos. Can she take control? Oh, neck breaker by Nikki Cross. And again, hands full of hair. My goodness, 3 times in this contest. And Cross is loving it. She's laughing in the face of Caitlin Owens. Oh, wild miss by Cross. But a Northern Lights will again put her back in control. Nice pickup by Owens. Tosses Nikki Cross to the center of the ring. Again, this match takes another turn. Roll through. What in the hell has anyone? Even a Canadian can do a modified Russian leg sweep. Owens again rolling through. Forearm shot by Cross. Both girls stand off. Who's going to get the advantage? Cross may look for the purge. The purge! Center of the ring! And that will be enough for Nikki Cross to pick up the win here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Nikki Cross. Big win for Nikki Cross, but you can see the disappointment on Caitlin Owens. She knows she could have won that matchup. Not to be, of course, coming up this week on 205 Live. Drew Gulak versus Humberto Carrillo. The rivalry from earlier in the season reignited on 205 Live. Make sure you join us for what will be a great episode this week on 205 Live, the Cruiserweights. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, a rival comes your way. And of course, this will be for the NXT Championship as Sami Zayn gets a second shot against Brent Cole. If Zayn can win this next matchup, he gets to pick the stipulation. But if the Undisputed win, it'll be Cole who gets to pick the match type for their match in 2 shows at Rival. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your NXT main event and is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring first from Canada, he is Sami Zayn. The man that was so unfortunate when it was due to the outside interference that got Sami Zayn the win, but of course didn't win the championship at the last takeover. Now, of course, after last week's beatdown, Zayn is looking for more revenge over the Undisputed here tonight.
Am in the top 1%.
And his tag team partner, he is JO3, Jess Oakland the Third. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Jess Oakland will be looking for his own bit of revenge here tonight. Of course, he was attacked after the match last week. Of course, when he went to a double counter between him and Brent Cole, and of course the Undisputed got involved, of course, in Kenny Fish and Morgan O'Reilly, and of course being told, ladies and gentlemen, that Christian has banned the rest of the Undisputed from ringside, so it will only be Morgan O'Reilly and Kenny Fish allowed, and of course then in the match, no outside interference. Of course, Jess, of course, returning to NXT in the draft, and of course now making himself a major player and looking to be a major thorn inside against the Undisputed. And their opponents from the Undisputed, they are Morgan O'Reilly and Kenny Fish. The Undisputed, how arrogant of course they were last week when Sami Zayn came out to help Jess Oakland. Of course, it was these two men that attacked them from behind with chairs, and this is what has led up to this match here tonight. And of course these two men are doing the bidding for Brent Cole, because if they win, Cole will get to pick the stipulation, of course, at Rival. But of course Sami Zayn's team wins, he gets to pick the stipulation. So it's going to be Fish and Zayn to kick things off. You've got to think, whoever Brent Cole's watching this, I wonder if he's a little bit nervous, but he won't be nervous at the minute. Double knee into Zayn. And it's into the cover. This could end quickly here. No, two count only. Gotta tell you, I think Zayn will be looking if he can get one over here, get some revenge, get one to pick a stipulation over Brent Cole, what that would do for him. Fish having to hold of Zayn now against the ropes. Look at this. Oh, using the ropes into the deal. Zayn may want to get a tag in. He gets a tag. He doesn't. Fish doesn't realise Jess Oakland is in. Is it hot? It is hot. Picks him up. Drops Fish face first. Look at Oakland. Oakland, of course, one of the great entertainers. He'll play to the fans. And now look at this. Fish desperate wants a tag in Oakland. Is Oakland letting him? And there's the tag to Morgan O'Reilly. Is that a wise thing to do? Fresher man in here. And O'Reilly catching Oakland. Oakland taking too long in the corner. As I said, you don't want to give Morgan O'Reilly. He is one of the best technical wrestlers on this roster. You do not want to give him any opportunity. Shot across. Oh, look at this. Oakland coming back. Suplex of his own. Just when Morgan O'Reilly thought he was in control. Fish finally gets back to his feet after the tag. And look at this. Looking for maybe a Dragon Sleeper submission. What would it be for Oakland if he could get one of the Undisputed to tap out? Roll through by Morgan though. And it takes down Oakland. Undisputed, of course, have held championships in all 4 titles. Sorry, all 3 titles here in NXT. Of course, the tag team, the North American, and of course, Brent Cole, the current NXT champion. Roll through. Yeah, look at this. Into the cover. He's got a good grip. Oh, Oakland kicks out at 2. For a minute there, I thought Morgan O'Reilly may have had him. Kick into the chest. And now again, look at this. Look how quick Morgan O'Reilly down. And now laying down the punches. Oakland having to cover up. But then gets caught with the arm bar. Zayn mean to get in here. This could be over. And Zayn does. Realises what problems may have lay ahead there. Maybe just give Oakland a chance to get back in this. Look out. Spine buster. Center of the ring. Can Oakland take advantage here? Look out. Rolls through. Kick. Takes him down. Drops O'Reilly on the top of his head. Cover. 2. Got him! And just like that, Oakland and Zayn pick up the win. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, Jess Oakland and Sami Zayn. And it means next week, ladies and gentlemen, Sami Zayn will pick the stipulation for the NXT Championship match against Brent Cole at Rival. And ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. As always, my name is the Voice of Wrestling, Dave Easton. Thank you so much for being a part of tonight's show. Please do like, share and subscribe. And we'll see you for 205 Live. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.